We welcome you to the Braemar Fields, just ready for some Edina baseball against the Bloomington Jefferson Jaguars. Glad you could join us here on the Edina Sports Hub. First pitch to McCullough, misses for ball one. Bennett McClaughlin leading off for Jefferson here today. On the mound for the Hornets is Cooper Mollett. Second pitch misses high for ball two. McCullough is the leadoff hitter. He'll be followed by Carter Hansen on deck for the Jaguars. Two 2-0 count to Bennett Mclaughlin for Bloomington Jefferson. This one's hit pretty hard out to left field. That's going to fall for a base hit as Brayfogle will get it in a leadoff single for Bennett McCullough, as a good start for the Jaguars here in the top of the first.
5, Carter Hansen.
We'll bring in Carter Hansen now for the Jaguars. First pitch to him inside for ball one. Leadoff single again for McCullough. And good start for the Jaguars here. 1-0 to Carter Hansen. Second pitch misses for ball two, so quickly these Jefferson hitters getting ahead in the count. 2-0. David Steffen awaits on deck for Bloomington. And time called here by Hansen as he'll step out of the box and regroup. The lineup for Bloomington Jefferson: Steffen will bat third. He'll be followed by Ben Godders. This one hit out to right field. Able to make the play there is Dobish. That ball will get back in, so Hansen will fly out to right field. And David Steffen will bat now.
Now batting number 4, David Steffen.
See what Steffen can do as McCullough remains at first here after the fly out to right field by Carter Hansen. Steffen, one of the many seniors on this Jaguars roster. Call a strike, throw down to second, and he'll be in there no problem. So a stolen base for Bennett McCullough. Good speed on the base pads there by McCullough. This one fouled up in the air. That'll go behind home plate, and we'll do it again. 0-2 though. Mollett has been able to get ahead of Steffen in this at bat. Oh, 2 pitch coming up here. That one just missing. Down low for a ball. Bring it to 1-2. Ben Godders on deck for Bloomington. This is going to be a foul ball, ripped hard down the third base line. Loophole trying to make a play there, but that will be a foul ball, and we'll keep it at a 1-2 count. One away here, one on in the top of the first for Jefferson. Fouled up once again near the Jaguar dugout, but that will go out of play. So a couple consecutive foul balls here for Steffen as he continues to battle here at the plate. One and two the count to Steffen. That one misses upstairs, so a 2-2 count now. Good eye by Steffen to lay that one off. McCullough stands at second after the single and the stolen base, and that one's going to get into left field for another base hit. Brayfogle will get it in, and McCullough will hold at third. So another single here for Jefferson, and they are quickly in business with just one away.
Now batting Ben Goddard.
So Goddard will bat here with one away and runners at the corners. McCullough at third and Steffen at first after the single. First pitch to Goddard is fouled away, 0-1. Goddard serving as one of the catchers for this Jaguars club. Oh and 1 upstairs. Taking off for second is Steffen, and he'll be in there easily with a stolen base. So now 2 runners in scoring position for Bloomington Jefferson early on here. And Goddard has a chance to come through. Noah Panetti will await on deck. Strike 2. Last batter, David Steffen, was able to fight in a tough count. We'll see if Goddard can do the same. 1-2, swing and a miss. It's a big out there for Edina as Goddard goes down on strikes. 2 away now.
Now batting number 3, Noah Panetti.
Let's see what Panetti can do here. Again, runners at second and third with 2 outs. A couple of stolen bases have helped the cause for the Jaguars. First pitch to him is in the dirt for ball 1. Runners will hold. As good job by Bergholt to keep that in front. Big chance here in the top of the first for the Jaguars. That one's way up high for ball 2. Good count to be in as a hitter for Panetti. 2-0 pitch in there for strike 1. Good comeback pitch by Mollett as he throws his first strike of the AB. McCullough stands at third, Steffen at second. And quickly it's 3-1. Big chance here for Noah Panetti. 3-1 the count with 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position. And that's a strike. Close call on the outside corner. But Mollett gets the call, and it is full here with 2 away. Big pitch coming out up here. 3-2 full count. Hit out to center. And that will be caught out there by Chrysler, and that will end the inning. So Jefferson leaves 2 runners on base, but nobody home in the top half of the first. And you're watching Edina Baseball. We'll be back for the bottom half of the first.
Now batting for the Hornets, junior captain, number 12, the shortstop, Will Couchman.
Welcome back to Braemar Fields. Bottom of the first about to get underway here as Will Couchman will lead things off for Edina. Andrew Johnson is the starting pitcher for the Jaguars here this afternoon. First pitch to Couchman is fouled back 0-1. Edina looking to make it 2 in a row here after a win against Lake Conference rival Minnetonka on Saturday. Good off-speed pitch there, fought off by Couchman, and quickly it's 0-2. Godders is behind the plate for Jefferson today. Oh, 2 pitch, popped up into shallow center field. And the catch is made in center by Carter Hansen for the first out.
Now batting number 9, the catcher, junior captain, Adam Bergel.
So here's Bergelt, the catcher today for Edina. Looking to get the Hornets offense started here in the 2 spot. First pitch, good off-speed pitch there. Fooled Bergelt, and good-looking curve. 0-1 to him. That one gets away. So 1-1 the count here to Bergholt. Again, the starting pitcher is Andrew Johnson for Jefferson this afternoon. 1-1 pitch, grounded to short, and that one is snagged out there by the shortstop McCullough, but too late for a throw. That'll go as an infield single for Bergholt.
Now batting the left fielder, number 19, Easton Brayfogle.
So Brayfogle will stand in here with 1 away and a runner on first. First pitch to Brayfogle, popped up near the third base side. Ranging over into foul territory to make the catch is Littman, and there's your first or second out of the inning. Brayfogle flies out to left in foul territory.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 16, Drew Sparrow.
So Drew Sparrow stand in here as the DH, 2 away, and Bergholt on first base. Look out, that one almost hit him there. Johnson has had a little bit of issues with his command here in the first inning. One 0 is in there for a strike. That'll even the count at 1-1. The win for Edina against Minnetonka this weekend snapped a 4-game losing streak for the Hornets. Back in the win column as Sparrow swings and misses for strike 2. One and 2 to Sparrow. Just gets a piece of it there to foul it back. Seen the pitcher Andrew Johnson work his off-speed stuff here early in this first inning. Johnson trying to get out of this inning with just the 1 hit allowed. One-two pitch, just misses for ball 2. evening up the count here at 2-2. Again, Johnson on the mound. Goddard's behind the plate. At first base is O'Brien. Steffen at second. McCullough at short. And Panetti at third. That one slips out of the hand of Johnson way up high for ball 3. So that'll bring the count full here, 3-2. And we'll likely see Bergholt take off here with a full count and 2 outs. Three-two popped up. Should be playable for O'Brien. Actually, the second baseman, Steffen, will make the play, and that will end the inning. So Edina gets 1 hit. They leave 1 on and can't score in the first. 0-0. You're watching Edina baseball.
Now leading off for the Jaguars.
Back for the top of the second.
Melecha.
Sam Melecha will lead off the inning here for Jefferson. First pitch is down low for ball 1. Jefferson had 2 runners in scoring position last half inning, but weren't able to scratch anything across. Close pitch there, but a ball. So 2-0 to Melecha. Brendan O'Brien stands on deck for the Jaguars. Three 3-0 to Melecha now. And called a strike there, so that will keep him at the plate. Big pitch coming up here from Mollett. Hit out to left field, and ranging over to make the catch there is Brayfogle. Nice play. A little bit of a diving effort there. So that's how this
Now
first
batting
inning will get
Brendan
started,
O'Brien.
or the top of the second, rather. O'Brien stands in. Strike 1 to start the at-bat to O'Brien. Batting in the 7th spot here for Jefferson. Good off speed there, but misses low for a ball to even the count. 1-1 pitch in the dirt again, so that'll bring it to 2-1 here. Looking ahead here for the Hornets. This is the last regular season home game for them. They will play at Benilde later this week on Friday night, and then they'll play at Buffalo on Saturday afternoon. Then the section playoffs begin a week from today on May 31st. Another 2-2. And called strike 3 there. So O'Brien goes down looking. Second strikeout of the game for Mollett. And Littman will come in. Sean Littman, one of the seniors on this team.
Now batting, number 28, Sean Littman.
Quickly 2 away here in the top of the second. Thought about going after that one, but he'll hold off, and so it's ball 1. Sean Littman, number 28 for Bloomington in left field today. Had a catch the last half inning. Quickly ahead in the count here, 2-0. To Mollett is called inside for strike 1. Or Littman rather, Mollett of course the pitcher. 2-1 the count with 2 away here in the top half of the second. Swing and a miss. Try to get all of that fastball, but Mollett threw it right by him, and so now it's 2-2. 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. And the Jaguars go down 1-2-3 in the second. So we will go to the bottom half of the second. It's still 0-0. You're watching Hornets baseball.
Now leading off for the Hornets, the right fielder, number 4, Jack Dobish.
Bottom of the second here in Edina, as Jack Dobish will get this inning started for the Hornets. First pitch called a strike, so 0-1. Edina with 1 hit so far in this game, coming from Adam Bergholt. That misses for a ball, so it'll even the count at 1. One to Dobish. Down low again for ball 2. Dobish in right field today for Edina. 2-1 pitch, fouled straight back. Now we'll even it up at 2. Nick Hench is standing in the on-deck circle for Edina. Two-two pitch. Try to get him with the slider there, but that will miss outside. So full count here for Jack Dobish. Big pitch coming up here. It is in the dirt for ball 4. So a leadoff walk by the pitcher Johnson, his first of the game. And so Nick Henches will dig in here with a runner on first.
The first baseman, number 21, Nick Henches.
First pitch to Henches is skied way in the air. Ranging over on the grass to make the play is Stefan, and he will take it for out number 1. Good play by him. And now Oliver Loophole will stand in.
22, Oliver Loophole.
Stefan has been busy in the field. Second pop out that he's caught in this game. Also had one in the first inning. Loophole goes after the first pitch here as well, but this is fouled back for strike 1. Loophole at third base for Edina. 1 hit so far from them, coming back in the first from Adam Bergholt. Oh, and they've got the runner, but it's dropped by O'Brien at first, and that's going to allow Dobish to move up to second. So it looked like they had Dobish caught in a rundown, but O'Brien couldn't handle the throw. And so he'll move to second. Meanwhile, the count 0-1 to Loophole, and Goddard will go and talk things over with the pitcher Johnson here. One out in the inning on the pop-up by Nick Henches. That was caught by Stefan over at second. And Dobish stands at second base after the walk and then advancing on the throwing error. Curveball just misses there from Johnson. So 1-1 the count here to Loophole. That one in the dirt, good snag by the catcher Goddard to keep that one in front of the plate. If not, would have allowed Dobish to reach third. So 2-1 here to Loophole. Quick check over to second. And the runner Dobish is back in there easily. 2-1 again, the count here to Loophole. Trying to bring in Dobish. Single into the outfield would probably score him. 2-1 pitch. Hit out to the gap, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Dobish is going to score easily, and Loophole has a double, RBI double at that, and that is their first run of the game. So there's your first run of this game. The Hornets take the lead.
Second baseman, number 2, Lewis Meyer.
Lewis Meyer stands in now. And we'll try and bring in Leupold in this at bat, or at least move him over at the bare minimum. Ball in the dirt. Snagged there by Godders. So 1-0. Meyer standing in the 8th spot in this order, but with a runner in scoring position here and just one away. The pitch fouled back. That was inside on Meyer. He cranked it foul for the first strike of this at bat. One on, 1-1 count here with one away in the bottom of the second. Edina already with one run home in the inning. Fouled back again by Meyer, just a little bit late on that swing. So it'll make it 1-2. Big chance here for Lewis Meyer, but he will step out and call time and regroup here for the Hornets. The 1-2 pitch. Looked like they were maybe looking for a pitch out there, keeping an eye on Leupold at second. So 2-2 with a runner on second for Lewis Meyer. Look out. Meyer had to duck and get out of the way of that off-speed pitch. Johnson has lost control a couple of times of his pitches here in the first couple innings. And a full count here for Meyer. Three-two pitch, fouled away. And O'Brien ranging over to try and grab that, but that goes out of play. Meyer's made some solid contact this at bat. Just needs to straighten one of these out here. See if he can do so on this 3-2 pitch. Three-two and called strike three. Meyer thought it was going to be ball four, but instead it's a strikeout looking. And Chrysler will now come on with two away.
Now batting number 25, the center fielder, Camden Chrysler.
Big chance for Chrysler here. Edina left one on in the first, and they don't want to do that again here with Leupold in scoring position. First pitch to Chrysler misses low for ball one. Chrysler in the 9 spot here, so if he can find a way to get on base, then Couchman will begin the flip of the lineup for the Hornets. This one sent out to center field. And able to make the play is Hansen, and that will do it for the second inning. But Edina scores the first run of the game after a leadoff walk. Dobish comes around to score, and they lead it 1-0. You're watching Edina Baseball.
leading off for the Jaguars, Braden Ebling.
Braden Ebling, the number 9 hitter for Jefferson, will get us started here in the top of the third as the Jaguars trail 1-0 after giving up a run in the bottom of the second. First pitch to Ebling misses for ball 1. And upstairs for ball 2. Ebling, number 13 for Jefferson. And that one's in there for a strike. So a good job by Mollett to avoid a 3-0 count to begin this at-bat. 3 strikeouts so far for Mollett here today. And he'll be looking to make it 4 after that swing and miss by Ebling. And 2-2 pitch coming up. That one popped up in the center, or left field rather. And making the catch is Brayfogle for the first out of the inning. So now 5 straight retired by Mollett. That'll flip it over to the top of the order, and Bennett McCullough will stand in for the second time today.
Now batting number 12, Bennett Mclaughlin.
McCullough was left at third his first time up after reaching on a single, had a stolen base, was not able to come home and score. First pitch to McCullough, just a little bit low there for a ball. So important as a leadoff hitter to find a way to get on base. And McCullough was able to do so his first at-bat. Inside there, but a called strike. So 1-1 to McCullough. One pitch, grounded to third, mishandled by Leupold, and he is going to reach on an error as Leupold could not come up with that ball over at third. So a tough break there for the Edina defense, but an error will be charged to Leupold. And McCullough reaches base for the second time today.
Now batting number 5, Carter Hansen.
So here's Carter Hansen now. Flew out to right field in his first trip to the plate. First pitch a little low, but called a strike. Hansen will look to move this runner over to second or third and beyond. Another pitch coming up here to Hansen. Runner will take off for second, fouled back. So McCullough will have to go back to first after that foul ball.
Good job, Carter. Here we go, buddy.
1-2 the count.
Line drive, buddy.
McCullough was taking off for second there. Again, had a stolen base in the first inning. See if maybe he takes off here again with 2 strikes. 1-2, very inside, nearly hitting Carter Hansen.
Here we go, Carter.
And now
Come on, buddy.
Bergholt will come over on the mound and try and settle Mollett down a little bit here. Two-two pitch coming up for the number 2 hitter in this Jefferson lineup, Carter Hansen. And he will call for time here and step out.
Carter, take control. Here we go, buddy.
Again, Hansen trying to move at least get one of these runners or McCullough over to second. McCullough will take off here as that throw will get into center field, but McCullough pretty clearly beat the throw anyway, so he'll have his second stolen base of the game in just 2 1/3 innings here. Big pitch coming up here for Cooper Mollett. Full count. McCullough on second, and it misses for ball 4. So great patience at the plate by Carter Hansen. And now we'll have an infield meeting here as Mollett is starting to lose a little bit of control that he had in the later stages of the first. And all of the second inning, had a 1-2-3 second and 2 strikeouts as well. Struck out O'Brien and Littman. So now just a time to talk things over here. But the heart of the order coming up here for Jefferson, Steffen, Godders, and Panetti.
Now batting for the Jaguars, number 4, David Steffen.
So here is Steffen for Jefferson. Runners at first and second here and just 1 out in the top of the 3rd. Braden Ebling led off the inning with a fly out to left field, but the last 2 batters have found a way to reach base on an error and a walk. This one in the dirt. And that will advance McCullough and Hansen to 3rd and 2nd, respectively. So a wild pitch there by Cooper Mollett. And it's 1-0. So Jefferson has 2 runners in scoring position here. They had that in the first, but couldn't convert. Also in a similar situation here with 1 out. That one misses for ball 2. Two and 0. And upstairs for ball 3. Quickly, Steffen has found himself very much ahead here in the count. See if Mollett can settle down a bit here and throw a strike. And that's way high for ball 4. So Mollett has walked 2 in a row now, and that will bring up the 4-hole hitter, Ben Godders. Bases loaded with just 1 out here. And
now batting number 10, Ben Godders.
Godders did strike out swinging his first time up. One of the 3 hitters in this lineup that has struck out so far in this game. We're looking to turn that around this time as he's got the bases juiced here. First pitch to Godders is just a little bit high for ball 1. Cooper Mollett has really struggled here to throw strikes this half inning. Things were looking good after getting the first out, but struggled here recently. That one inside, but a nice call, and it's strike 1 to Godders. Don't want to leave anything over the heart of the plate in this situation with the bases loaded. Outside corner called for strike 2. So now Mollett is ahead in the count for a change. Let's see if he can come out with a big out here. Force at any base with 1 away. 1-2 pitch. That one gets away, but kept in front by the catcher, Bergholt. That will save a run from coming across to score. McCullough at 3rd still. Hansen at 2nd and Steffen at 1st. Two-two pitch to Ben Godders. Almost hit him, and it's full now at 3-2. Cooper Mollett trying to avoid a third straight walk here with one away. Bases loaded. Big pitch looming to Ben Godders. 3-2. Good pitch, but fouled back for. That will keep this count at 3-2. A lot on the line here. Goddard's looking to avoid his second strikeout. Also trying to reach base for the first time. 3-2 pitch. That one's hit out to the gap in center, and that one's going to get down. McCullough will come in to score, and following right behind him is Carter Hansen, and this game is now 2-1 in favor of Jefferson. And a great hit there by Ben Goddard, a double that will get 2 runners home. And again, McCullough and Hansen will score. Meanwhile, Steffen was held at third. Goddard goes to second. So Noah Panetti will dig in now.
Noah Panetti.
So a 2-run double by Ben Goddard gives the Jaguars their first 2 runs and the lead also here in the top of the third. Big first pitch strike there by Cooper Mollett. 0-1 in there again for strike 2. So Mollett has quickly found himself ahead in the count. Oh, 2. Just misses for a ball. 1-2 the count here to Noah Panetti. 1-2 pitch. Hit into the outfield again. And that one is going to get down again. Chrysler can't make the play. 1 run is going to score, and now coming home to score is Ben Goddard. And another 2-run double for the Jaguars, and they are quickly ahead here 4-1. So back-to-back doubles by Goddard and Panetti. And quickly, there are 4 runs across here for Jefferson this half inning.
Sam Malecha.
Sam Malecha will come in. Malecha, rather, will come in. Flew out his first time up. But back-to-back doubles have scored 4 runs here for Jefferson. Inside pitch, but called a strike for Malecha. Jefferson has been able to get the bats going. A lot of fly balls out to the outfield that have fallen for hits. Outside there, so that'll even it up at 1-1. McCullough, Hansen, Steffen, and Goddard have all come across to score for Jefferson. Malecha thought about bunting there, but will pull it back wisely there for a ball, and it's 2-1. Just 1 out in the inning. Braden Ebeling flew out to left field to begin this inning. Feels like that happened quite a while ago, as they've managed to have 5 hitters in a row that have reached base. 1-1, and Mollett really starting to lose his control here. Bergholt will again try and settle him down. Two and 1 is the count here to Malecha. 3-1 rather. That one crushed out to right field. Dobash going back, and that is going to get down once again. Heading for third is Malecha, That runner's going to come home to score, and Malecha will reach with a triple here. And wow, what a at-bat that was. Good patience at the plate, and Jefferson has made it 5-1 on the triple. Things have really gone from bad to worse here for Edina. And it looks like we might see a pitching change here. And that'll be it for Mollett. So Cooper Mollett departs. Tough outing for him. But we will get a pitching change for the Hornets. And it looks like we'll have Paul Sullivan coming in to pitch now for Edina in relief. So Mollett will depart here after just 2 1/3 innings pitched. And he'll be responsible for 4 of the 5 runs scored by the Jaguars. Only one he will not be responsible for is the McCullough runner, as he reached on an error. But he is also responsible for the runner at third, Sam Malecha. So could be up to 5 earned runs for Mollett. But again, Sullivan will come in relief. Try and stop the bleeding here. 6 straight runners have reached base here for Edina.
Now batting number 7, Brendan O'Brien.
So Brendan O'Brien will stand in here with just 1 out and a runner on third. And he's one of only 2 hitters that haven't reached base. A bunt suicide squeeze, and they got him at home on the squeeze play there. And that's a big out there as Malecha is out at home. So O'Brien will reach on fielder's choice. So O'Brien at first. Littman takes strike 1 looking. So now that Littman has dug into this at bat, every hitter in this Jaguars order has come to bat this half inning. 5 runs already across.
All right, come on now. See ball, hit ball. Forget everything.
Littman struck out swinging his first time up, but facing a new pitcher here in Sullivan, and he's beamed by the pitch. And so it will be first and second now for Ebling. Will come to bat again.
Now batting number 13,
here.
Braden Ebling.
So Ebling will stand in for the second time this inning. See what he can do as we have 2 outs. Ebling was one of the 2 outs all the way back to lead off this inning.
All right, here we go. 2 out. Keep going.
See what they can do here. First pitch in there for a strike to Ebling. Second at bat of the game for him, 0 for 1 on the fly out. Great pitch inside by Sullivan to get ahead 0-2.
Oh, here we go, buddy. You're hitting this one.
5-1 the score here. All 5 of the Jefferson runs have come in this inning. One and 2. That'll get over the third baseman Loophole's head. They'll wave the runner home, and he will score no problem. And so Jefferson makes it 6-1 as O'Brien will come in to score. Lippman will move up to second on the base hit.
Now batting number 12, Bennett McLaughlin.
Bennett McCullough will stand in now. First pitch, try to get all of that fastball, but Sullivan blows it right by him. That hit him. And so now we're going to have the bases loaded here with 2 outs.
Carter, let's have some fun. Here we go, buddy.
See what Carter Hansen can do.
Now batting number 5, Carter Hansen.
Six runs this half inning for the Jaguars. Carter Hansen reached on a walk his last time up, came around to score. He was the second of 5 in a row for Jefferson that came around to score. Good job by Sullivan to get ahead here. 0-1, trying to get out of this brutal inning for the Hornets. They just have not been able to get this third out. That one hit out into the gap. And that one's going to get down once again. Chrysler will throw it in. 2 more runs are going to come across. Here's the third run, and that will be a bases clearing double. And now Hansen will head for third as he'll reach on the throwing air. Make that 9-1 Jefferson. Things have come completely undone here for Edina.
Now batting number 4, David Steffen.
So a bases clearing double. Then Hansen will reach third, and that is going to be another single. So that will bring home Carter Hansen from third, and Steffen gets an RBI single.
All right, Rodney, here we go, buddy.
So it's 10-1.
Now batting number 10, Ben Gutters.
Good eye, Benny.
So there were 2 outs, and then 7 straight runners have reached base for the Jaguars since that second out. This one's fouled back. It'll even the count at 1 here for Ben Godders. Had an RBI double his last time up. 1-1 the count. Godders holds off on the outside corner, but it's called a strike anyways. 1-2. 10 runs this half inning for Jefferson. Paul Sullivan trying to get out of the jam here. Grounded over to first, and the first baseman Henches will just step on the bag, and that will end a miserable inning for the Hornets, who allow 10 runs to come across for Jefferson, and it is 10-1 Jaguars after 2.5 innings of play. So 10-1 your score after 2.5. We'll be back for the bottom half of the third as Edina will try and cut into this big deficit here, 10-1. Top of the order here for Edina in the bottom of the third, and they have a lot of catching up to do after allowing 10 runs to come across for Jefferson the last half inning. 6 hits and 10 runs for Jefferson in that third inning. So Will Couchman stands in for the second time today. Flew out to center field his first time up. Johnson still out there on the mound as this one's fouled back to even the count at 1. But looking back at that last half inning, a lot of extra base hits, 2 doubles, a triple, actually make it 3 doubles, a triple. A few singles scattered in there and a couple walks and an error as well for Edina in the field. 2-1 now to Couchman. Big deficit to cut in here at 10-1, but there's a lot of game left. And a swing and a miss. So 2-2 now to Will Couchman. Good job by Couchman to hold off on that curveball. That will bring the count full here at 3-2. Couchman leading off in the lineup and leading off in top of the third here for the Hornets. 10-1 your score, and that will get through for a base hit. Good job by Couchman to get the inning started with a single for Edina. And Adam Bergholt will bat second.
Catcher number 9, Adam Bergholt.
See what Bergholt can do here with a runner on first. Had a single his first time up. So good one to have at the plate. And this one's going to be a fair ball. It hit the line, so it'll stay fair. And Couchman will reach third here on the double by Adam Bergholt. So a good start to the inning for the Hornets, who have their first 2 base runners aboard. First 2 hitters aboard.
Easton Brayfogle.
And now Easton Brayfogle will stand in. Two runners already in scoring position with nobody out for Brayfogle. Andrew Johnson trying to work out of this early jam in the bottom of the third. That one gets away, and Couchman will stay put at third here. 1-0 the count here to Brayfogle. And the catcher, Godders, will come and settle him down. Actually, the whole infield will have a little meeting here for Jefferson. We saw the Edina starting pitcher, Cooper Mollick, get pulled after 2 1/3 innings. He's responsible for 5 of the 10 runs that were surrendered that half inning. The other 5 are going to be charged to Sullivan here. So we'll see what Brayfogle can do here in this count. 1-0 to him. Bergholt at second and Couchman at third. The count. Popped up. This one into left field. And able to make the catch there is Littman. And runner thought about tagging, and a quick throw over to third. And Couchman is in there. So a fly out to left field for the second time for Brayfogle. There's your first out of the inning. Sparrow will come to bat now. Popped out to second his first time up. Still 2 runners aboard here, though, as that flyout wasn't able to bring home a run. This one's in the dirt for a ball. (10-1) the score here as Jefferson put up all 10 of their runs in the top half of the third. That one just misses for a ball, so it's 2-0 to Drew Sparrow, designated hitter in this Edina lineup today. One out with Couchman and Bergholt aboard here for Edina. Another pitch fouled back. That'll bring it to 2-1. Hits so far in the game, 8 for Jefferson, 4 for Edina. Adam Bergholt has 2 of the 4 hits, the other one to Couchman and Loophole. 2-1 pitch here to Sparrow in the dirt for ball 3, and so he's quickly ahead here, 3-1. Edina would love to get another base runner here as they try and work into this big deficit of 9 runs. 3-1 pitch to Sparrow, misses for ball 4. So that will load him up for Jack Dobish, who walked his last time up.
Now batting the right fielder, number 4, Jack Dobish.
Dobish was the only hitter that has come across the score for Edina after Loophole had the RBI double back in inning number 2. Second walk of the day for Johnson, who again walked Dobish in his first time up. First pitch on the way is in there for strike 1. Good job by Johnson to get ahead here of the number 5 hole hitter, Jack Dobish. Just 1 out in the inning on the flyout by Easton Brayfogle. Quick throw down to first, and back in there is Sparrow. Had a pretty big lead over there at first. Of course, with the bases loaded, they're not going to hold him on. Big pitch coming up here by Andrew Johnson. He looks to get out of this jam. Forced at any base here with 1 away. Pitch gets away for a ball. 2 strikes again here to Dobish, though. We'll try and fight here at the plate. Sparrow at first, Bergholt at second, and Couchman at third. This one popped up shallow center field right on the edge of the grass as the second baseman, Stefan, ranging over to make the play. And that's the second out of this half inning. So now Henches will come to the plate with 2 outs and the bases loaded here for Edina.
Now batting the first baseman, number 21.
And a hit here would be very big for the Hornets as they try and cut into this 9-run deficit. First pitch to Henches, off speed and kept in front by Godders. Again, 2 outs here. Inning summary so far. Couchman led off with a single. Bergholt followed with a double, but Couchman has been stuck at third ever since then. Sparrow had a walk. That's where he stands right now at first. Called strike in there to make it 1-2. And, of course, Brayfogle and Dobish, the 2 outs on a couple of pop-ups for Edina. 1-1 from Johnson. just misses for ball 2. Johnson has had some close pitches that have been called balls here for Edina. 2-1 to Henches. Popped out to first, or second rather, his first time up. That one hit out to right field. Malecha will make the catch, and that will do it. So Bloomington Jefferson is able to get out of the jam as Edina will leave the bases loaded here. It remains a 10-1 game after 3 innings of play. You're watching Edina Baseball on Edina Sports Hub. To the top of the fourth we go.
Number 3, Noah Panetti.
And Noah Panetti will stand in here to lead off the fourth. And Jefferson will try and keep things going after a 10-run inning their last time up in the third. Panetti was one of many runners who came across the score that last half inning. And oh, look out. First pitch hits him. And so it's quickly a runner on board for Jefferson here to begin the fourth. That is the third batter that Sullivan has hit here in the Jefferson lineup. Sam Malecha stands in here now with a runner on first. First pitch is popped way up there. And right on the edge of the grass is Meyer. He'll make the play for the first out of the inning. So 2 pitches, both first pitch swinging for Panetti and Malecha. And Brendan O'Brien stands in here
now batting number 7,
for
Brendan O'Brien.
These Jaguars. First pitch fouled back, 0-1. O'Brien is 0 for 2 on the day. Strikeout and also reached on a fielder's choice. Laid down a sacrifice bunt. Chopped to short. There's the flip to one, and it's bobbled by Meyer on the toss from Couchman, and so that's going to be an error. Charge to the Hornets. O'Brien will reach. And so another error for the Hornets defense. Panetti will reach second. That will bring in Littman. Littman was hit by a pitch his last time up, but later came around to score. There's a strike for Sullivan. Quickly ahead 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch, grounded to third. making the play. They'll go to second for one, and a throw over not in time. So they do get the runner at second, and another fielder's choice as Littman will reach first. O'Brien is thrown out on the fielder's choice there. So Ebling, the number 9 hitter, stands in with 2 away. So a little conversation here between the Jefferson coach and Ebling. Two outs here for the number 9 hitter, Braden Ebling. Runners at first and third at the corners here for him. That one's going to be popped up to third, and Leupold will make the play to end the inning. So nothing that half inning as Jefferson will leave a couple runners on base. Still a 10-1 game. You're watching Edina Baseball. Back here for the bottom of the fourth. Edina trailing 10-1 here to these Bloomington Jefferson Jaguars. Battle of the Metro West and the Lake Conference here this afternoon. First pitch to Leupold misses for a ball. Leupold 1 for 1 with a double back in the second inning. See what he can do here in this at-bat. Swings and misses, though, for strike number 1. Only run of the game was that RBI double by Leupold that scored Jack Dobish back in the second. Big swing and a miss there from Leupold, and we'll have to adjust here with 2 strikes. This is the bottom of the fourth, and a 9-run lead for Jefferson. After all 10 of their runs came back in the third inning. 1-2 pitch from Johnson is swung on and missed for strike 3. So Leupold is set down on strikes. Just the second strikeout of the game for Johnson.
Lewis Meyer.
Now Lewis Meyer will bat here with 1 away. Meyer struck out looking his first time up. That was the other strikeout by Johnson. Half swing there, but called a strike. 0-1 to Meyer. Beautiful evening for some baseball here at Edina. Not so beautiful for the Hornets hitters, though, who have been shut down for the most part in this game. 0-2, the count now to Meyer. Looking to avoid his second strikeout of the game here. And just misses for a ball. A little outside. This game was originally scheduled for 6:30, but moved up for some rain in the forecast later this evening. Fouled back and go right into the Jaguar dugout. Meyer's been able to battle here this at-bat. Camden Chrysler waits on deck here with one away. 1-2 pitch gets away as that one almost hit Meyer. So duck from that. So 2-2. Fouled back, a little tardy on that swing there was Meyer. 4 hits in the game for Edina. 2 in the third and 1 each in the first and second. They've also left 5 runners on base through the first 3 innings, including the bases loaded last half inning. Fouled back again by Lewis Meyer. Saw this in his first at bat, where he's been able to fight it off with 2 strikes. So 2-2 to number 2. Another pitch to Meyer, just misses. That was close. But it is called a ball, so it's full at 3-2. Three-two pitch to Lewis Meyer. Fouled back. As he continues to fight here, that's, I believe, the 4th foul ball of the at-bat for Meyer. Full count to Meyer with 1 away. 3-2, again fouled back as Meyer just continues to make Johnson work here on the mound. Saw this from Meyer in his first at-bat, and he's doing it again here. Another 3-2 on the way. That's going to get out into right field. Diving effort, and that is a drop. So that will be a base hit for Lewis Meyer. And he finds a way to foul off several pitches and get on base. So Camden Chrysler now stand in.
Number 25, Camden Chrysler.
Big chance here with Meyer on first after that single. Good effort out there by Sam Malecha in right, but it hit the ground, and so pickoff attempt here as Meyer's back in there at first. Chrysler flew out to center his first time up to bat. That was to conclude the second inning. 1-0 to Chrysler. Pitch is skied up near foul territory, and the catcher is not going to be able to make a play on it. That, of course, is Goddard's. So that will even this count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Bottom of the 4th inning here at the Braemar Fields. Edina down 10-1 after allowing 10 runs to score in the 3rd inning. Off-speed pitch there, great curveball in there for a strike with 1 and 2 from Johnson. 5 hits so far in the game for Edina. That pitch in there for strike 3. And so Chrysler goes down looking. 3rd strikeout of the game for the pitcher Johnson.
Now batting the shortstop, number 12, Will Couchman.
So the lineup will flip over here to the top of the order as Will Couchman stands in, 2 away. And he'll look to try and get Meyer home from first after the single by him. First pitch in there for a strike. Couchman 1 for 2 with a single back in the 3rd. Try to get all of that fastball, but it's blown right by him for strike 2. Again, Lewis Meyer standing at first after the single a couple batters ago. Meanwhile, the 0-2 to Couchman on the way. Outside for a ball, 1-2. Three strikeouts on the day for Johnson. Leupold, Meyer, and Chrysler all have struck out once. Another ball there, 2-2. That one almost dropped in there for a strike, but good eyes at the plate by Couchman. Two and two. That one hit out to pretty deep center field. Hansen ranging over to make the catch, and he's got it for the 3rd out. So Meyer is stranded at first, and we'll go to the top half of the 5th with Bloomington Jefferson still leading 10-1. You're watching Edina Baseball on the Edina Sports Hub.
Bennett McLaughlin.
Top of the 5th here in Edina. It's still a 10-1 lead for the Jaguars as Bennett McCullough will try and get things started here with a 9-run lead for the Jaguars. First pitch, hack in here, swing and a miss for strike 1. Reminder that after 5 innings of play, if the lead is 10 or more runs, then that will be it. So if Jefferson can get at least 1 here in this inning, then it will be a mercy rule, assuming Edina doesn't score. So leadoff single, though, for McCullough to start the 5th. And McCullough has now reached base in all 4 of his at-bats. Came across to score in 2 of them. Now Carter Hansen will bat here.
Hansen.
Hansen is 1 for 2, also had a walk back in the 3rd. Came around to score on a double his last time up. This one gets away from the catcher Burgalt, and McCullough will take second base. So quickly a runner in scoring position. That one's crushed out to left field, and that one's going to get down in left. And McCullough will score easily, and so a double for Carter Hansen, and that will make it 11-1, increasing the lead to 10 runs here for the Jaguars. Hansen got all of that pitch and hit it to pretty deep left field. So McCullough comes around to score for the third time this game. Looks like we'll have a pinch, or we won't have a pinch runner. Looked like it there for a moment, but Hansen will stand at second. Nobody out for David Steffen. Ground ball to short. Couchman with the throw over to first in time for the first out of this inning. So a much needed first out there for the Hornets, as the four-hole hitter in the cleanup spot, Ben Goddard, stands in here. Carter Hansen standing at second, hoping to score again for the third time. First pitch to Goddard, flown out into left field. Brayfogle is under it to make the play. No tag, so Hansen will stay at second. And Noah Panetti will try and keep the inning alive here with 2 gone. Again, 11-1 the score, as Edina is now down by 10 runs. If this half inning ends right now at 10 runs, and Edina is not able to score any runs in the bottom half of the fifth, then we'd have that 10-run mercy rule come into effect. 2-0 the count to Noah Panetti. Sullivan stays out there on the mound. Came on in the third inning with 1 away. 3-0 now to Panetti. Hit by a pitch his last time up. Also has a double in this game. That one's in there for strike 1. Sullivan able to throw a strike there. Malecha on deck if this inning continues. That one into right field. That's going to get down. Extra bases coming up. Runner is going to come home to score. And another double by this Jefferson lineup. Second double of the game for Panetti. And that will bring home Hansen from second. And so it's now 12-1. 11-run lead for the Jaguars. Sam Malecha now stands in with 2 outs and a runner on second. Popped up into third base territory. Shortstop coming over to make the play. That's Couchman, and that will end the inning. But the Jaguars tack on 2 more, and that makes it an 11-run game. So Edina will need to score at least 1 run to keep this, or 2 runs rather, to keep this game alive here in the bottom half of the fifth. We'll be back for it. You're watching Edina Baseball. Here we go to the bottom half of the fifth. Hornets trailing 12-1 to the Bloomington Jefferson Jaguars. Adam Bergholt will lead it off. And again, a reminder that Edina will need to score at least 2 runs to keep this game alive. Otherwise, the 10-run mercy rule will kick in. First pitch is called a strike. This is a new pitcher for Jefferson. David Steffen now on the mound to try and close this thing out. That one is hit really deep to left field, and that one is gone. A home run for Adam Bergholt, and that will make things interesting here. A solo shot, and it's 12-2. So there's a little life for Edina. A solo shot by Bergholt to lead off the inning.
Hornets, the left fielder, number 19, Easton Brayfogle.
So Easton Brayfogle stands in here after the solo home run. So there's one of the 2 runs that Edina needs to keep this game alive. Brayfogle will try and keep it going here for the Hornets. 12-2 the score. That one misses low for ball number 2. So the first batter that Steffen faces gives up a home run and is now behind in the count 3-0. Tough start to the inning for the Jaguars, but the Hornets would love to keep this one alive. Inside, ball 4. So Drew Sparrow will stand in now.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 16, Drew Sparrow.
Sparrow is 0 for 1, also had a walk as well. So Brayfogle on base for the first time in this game. That one misses for a ball 1. Steffen has had trouble here throwing strikes to begin this half inning. Runner takes off for second. The throw down, and not a great throw there, so Brayfogle will reach second on the stolen base. Sparrow now has a runner in scoring position to work with here. Nobody out. There's another pitch for a ball. 2-1 the count now to Sparrow. 12-2 the score. Edina trying to bring home this run that would make it a 9-run game, and that would keep the inning alive for another, or the game alive for another half inning. It's 3-1 now to Drew Sparrow. David Steffen trying to avoid a walk number 2 here in just the 3rd batter he's faced. And called a strike, 3-2. Pitcher's call right there, but Steffen will take it. Full count now to Drew Sparrow. That one's fouled back. So he stays alive here, and we'll do the 3-2 once again. Solo home run by Adam Bergholt. It's the 2nd run of the game for Edina, scratched across this half inning. Another 3-2, and it's ball 4. 2nd walk in a row. And Jack Dobish will have 2 runners aboard here with nobody out.
Now batting the right fielder, number 4, Jack Dobish.
Still nobody out in this half inning, and this will be the 4th batter that Steffen has faced. A home run and 2 walks given up. Runners on first and second. Ball 1 to Jack Dobish. Dobish is 0 for 1, also reached on a walk in which he came across to score. That was one of the Edina runs that they have scored in this game, and of course the other on that solo shot from Adam Burkholt to lead off this inning. 1-1 the count, fouled straight back, 1-2. (12-2) the score in favor of these visiting Jaguars, trying to hold on to a 10-run lead and get them out of this game. That one's going to be grounded up to short, to second for one. No, it's bobbled, and looks like they called him out, so they said he did have possession of it, and so that will get one out, and Dobish will reach on a fielder's choice.
Now batting the first baseman, number 21, Nick Henches.
So Brayfogle moves up to third on that fielder's choice. Sparrow's out at second, Dobish in at first. So one out, and again, if Edina is able to score another run this inning, that would keep us alive for a 6th inning and avoid the mercy rule. Nick Henches up to bat, 0 for 2 on the day. Fouled back, quickly behind here, 0-2. Edina has left 6 runners on base through the first 4 innings of play. Another 0-2 to Henches. Called, strike 3. So Nick Henches goes down looking as he's now 0 for 3 on the day. And now with 2 outs, we'll see if Bloomington Jefferson can finish the job here and end this game with a 10-run lead. Runners at the corners for Oliver Leupold. He's 1 for 2 with a double back in the second. Struck out swinging his last time up. 1-0 to Stefan, or from Stefan. Fouled back, and it's 1-1. Stefan allowed the first 4 runners to reach base here in some form, and then they were able to get a fielder's choice. Drew Sparrow was thrown out at second. Now a strikeout by Henches. 1-1. Popped into foul territory. O'Brien makes the catch, and that will be the ball game as Jefferson will win this one by a final score of 12-2 as the mercy rule kicks in. O'Brien making the final out as Leupold flies out into foul territory. So the final score, the Bloomington Jefferson Jaguars 12 and the Edina Hornets 2, as again a mercy rule after 5 innings, 10 runs. So Jefferson scores 10 of their 12 runs back in the 3rd inning, and that will be enough to push them to the win here, 12-2. So thank you for joining us on the Edina Sports Hub. Final score is 12-2 Jefferson. They finish with 11 hits, no errors. Edina finishes with 2 runs, 5 hits, and 2 errors. Thanks for joining us. For Al Peterson on camera, I'm Matt Harrington saying so long from Braemar Fields.